Yes guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be doing our Euro 2024 predictions. Group stages are finally done after the international break, and yeah, we're just going to decide. So before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Group A, lads. In Group A we have Germany, Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland. So who we got for, we'll go with fourth place first and we'll work our way up. So who we got in fourth?
Scotland.
Yeah.
I know they come second in their qualifying group with Spain, but I just feel like with the other three teams that are there, I kind of just feel like they won't do as well. Bit like last Euros. Sorry, Scotland fans, but it is.
Fair enough.
Scotland.
Who we got?
Yeah, so I've got Scotland as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been quite good at getting to these tournaments now. They went a good 20 years without qualifying.
Yeah.
But I think this is their fourth tournament. I've never got out of the group stage.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Although under Steve Clark they do look decent, but they're winless in 7 now. They had a really good start to their qualifying. Yeah. They won 4 or 5, and then once they were sort of near qualifying, they tailed off quite a bit. So
I've gone for a little. I went for Switzerland. In fact,
I see it.
In qualifying, they drew to Belarus 3-3, drew to Israel, drew to Kosovo, and I just feel like they're not the same solid Switzerland as we used to. Like, I think they got in. I think the Euros where they knocked out France on penalties. That was obviously 2021.
Euros.
Yeah, they knocked out France, and I just don't feel like they're that same team anymore. I don't feel like they've got that solidarity anymore. Especially drawing to the likes, as I say, Kosovo and Israel. Like, they should be easy wins. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we've got players like Akanji, Sommer, Xhaka's doing really well this year. But yeah, they conceded 11 goals in 8 games in qualifying. And if you're Switzerland, with them types of team in your group, you know what I mean?
You can't be conceding that many.
No. So for me, I just went Switzerland fourth. So on to third. Who we got third?
I've gone for Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
But then on the whole technicality thing of them going through, I reckon they will get through that group.
Yeah.
Again, all the points you said, I just don't feel they're good enough to come second or first.
Get
the other teams in there,
sort of thing,
especially the form that I've put second place.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, all the points you said about Switzerland, I put third.
Yeah, cool.
yeah, so I did nearly put Switzerland third, but I've got Hungary.
Okay.
They've been really improved the last sort of few years. In the last Euros, they were put in a really tough group with France, Portugal, Germany, and they were literally within 5 minutes of qualifying. They would have played.
That was like each stage, everyone went through.
So England would have played them in the round of 16, but obviously we played Germany, and we all know what happened. But they're looking really good. They're a sort of younger team. They're up and coming a bit. They've started qualifying for more tournaments, but I don't know. I have got obviously Switzerland in second, but just because they're good at qualifying for these tournaments, and they are good at getting out of the group stage. I think the last time they didn't get out of the group stage of a World Cup or Euros was like 2012 or 8.
Oh, geez,
so they are good at getting to these tournaments and sort of qualifying. So but Hungary third.
Fair enough. I went with Scotland third because I just feel like McTominay is a really good goal scorer. It's weird, he seems like
he was a striker, so it makes sense.
He just seems like he arrives always in the right place, right time. They also beat Spain 2-0. I know it's that home crowd, Hampden Park. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be up for it, but I just feel like they'll just squeeze in third. They've got Robertson, McGinn, McTominay, Tierney. I know Robertson's hit and miss of injury at the moment, but I just went with them third. So second, you went with Switzerland. I went with Hungary.
I went with Hungary too.
Yeah, as I said, I feel like they've been improved a lot.
Szoboszlai, I remember watching a game where he just completely, I can't remember what game it was, he just completely dominated.
He's that dead ball specialist, he can change the game, can't he?
I think it was the game they went through, I remember watching it and he just ran through their entire team and just slid on corner. I remember it.
I've got here, they just haven't got really good any standout players. Like obviously Szoboszlai, but that's about it. I mean Golaski's
Callum Styles.
I think he's about 34 now, Golaski, and I just feel like they've not got a good, a strong squad, but it's just like their mentality, their work ethic. I feel like it's really, really good, especially when they're coming against the big teams. You know what I mean? They do perform well. So in first place, obviously, everyone's got Germany.
Germans.
We've got
the
Germany,
team that's appeared in more Euro finals than any other team this year. 14 times. That is including West Germany.
So why Germany then? Why have we got Germany?
They're the strongest out of the group, home advantage, and I think they've got some good young players, and I think they could go far in this tournament. Really good. They're one of the favourites and all. So their 3 goalkeepers that they might bring is Neuer, ter Stegen and Ortega.
And I heard Neuer's still starting.
Oh yeah. No, Nagelsmann's come out and said that he's the number one.
I feel like Ter Stegen should be, to be honest.
Yeah,
he's not done bad, and
he's just been in Neuer's shadow for his whole career.
He's not been good.
Do you blame him? Neuer's such a generational keeper.
Yeah.
Germany first, home nation. They've been poor in the last sort of 3 tournaments.
But
home nation. They've got some really good youngsters as well. Musiala, Wirtz. So. Yeah, I don't have to finish first.
Yeah.
Really.
I feel like Cruz coming out of retirement as well, sort of really.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I feel like it's done really well for their confidence. And Group B now. We've got Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. We'll start with fourth again. I think we all know we got fourth.
Albania.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're not. They've got a group of death, really. Albania.
Yeah, they've drawn the short.
It's the strongest group, in my opinion.
They topped their qualifying group with Czech Republic and Poland, which I think is a really good achievement.
Oh yeah, especially with them two teams. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll only be their second time they've gone to the Euros, so I think it's an achievement being there. To be honest, I feel like they've done really well.
They've got like some young players come through, but
they're just one of them compared to the other teams though. Like it's just, you know what I mean. It's just so unlucky.
If they had an easier group, they would have had a chance. It's a tough group. They'll sort of be happy to.
But you never know.
Yeah,
it's the thing. You never know with the Euros.
Third, who we got?
Croatia.
Yeah, same.
I've got Italy.
Ooh, big call, big call. Go on.
I think, look, they are a good side, but since sort of the Euros, they've been on a bit of a decline.
Yeah.
It's a tough. Croatia normally and Spain are normally good in these sort of group stages.
Yeah.
They're good at sort of navigating them, and Italy sort of on a downward spiral. I still think they'll be good enough to get out.
Yeah.
But in third, you're likely to play a top nation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think they'll have a poor Euros this time, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
big call, big call. Yeah, I went with Croatia, same as you, Cal. Only scored 13 goals in qualifying. 5 of those were in one game against Latvia. So, you know what I mean? It's not great, is it? When you've got 8 games and you're only scoring
13 goals and 5 of them against one team.
Yeah, exactly. Like Latvia. Key players like Brozovic, 38. Modric, 38. Brozovic, 31. Kramaric, 32. You know what I mean? They're knocking on a bit now. I think Livakovic is now 30, so you know what I mean?
Sort of their last big tournament.
Exactly. So and as well, scoring the 13 goals, which surprises you. I just don't think they have the firepower against Italy and Spain. You know, good defences, strong defences. So I just went with Croatia third. On to second. Who we got second then?
Spain.
Ooh, Spain.
Oh wow.
Spain. Yeah. I know Spain are really good at the moment.
Yeah.
And I know they drew 3 to Brazil in the international friendlies.
Yeah.
They also have some really good young players. Lamine Yamal, you've got Dani Olmo on the rise.
Yeah, he's done a really good goal against Brazil.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, quality
he
goal.
took around one player.
Yeah.
So it was left, didn't they? And then
Gavri, Pedro.
And I think Alvaro Morata does well for Spain and all.
That's what I'm saying. He is so underrated. He's got so much better.
He's really good. Yeah. But I just don't think they're going to win the group. Yeah. And that's just my opinion.
Fair enough.
So I've got Croatia in second. As I said, they are sort of good at getting out these groups. You know, the last World Cup, I think it was semi-final. Yeah. Before that, they did get out the group stage. I think they got knocked out in the round of 16 to Spain. I don't know if you remember that. It was 5-3.
Yeah.
Quality. It was the same day.
Was that the Morata? Did Morata score that game?
I can't remember, but it was the same day that Switzerland knocked out France.
I can't remember. I probably remember more.
It was It was one of the best games of the tournament.
Yeah.
But if they won that, they would have been close to even getting onto a semi-final. So, they're good at navigating these group stages. So I just think they'll have enough to get second.
Yeah, cool. I went with Italy second. I just feel like, they drew to Ukraine, drew to North Macedonia in the qualifiers. They're not really
bogey teams, North Macedonia.
Yeah. Didn't make it today for them. But I just feel like they're not really the same. Italy before they had something about them. Like in previous years, it was their strong defence. You know, hard to break down, all that. But now I don't think they've got much about them anymore. They haven't got that strong defence. They haven't really got a great attack.
I think,
I just don't think there's not really,
When you look back to the last Euros, they did have like Bonucci and Chiellini. They're like rock hard defenders.
Experience as well.
They've sort of got some new centre backs sort of coming through now. I think like Stoney. They're sort of on their way up with the youngsters.
Yeah, definitely. So top spot, who we got?
Italy.
Italy?
Yeah, I've got Italy.
Okay.
I don't know. I think because of they're on a title defence, I feel like they'll try. I think they'll just get the results and they'll have to grind out for it. Defensively, they are really solid.
Yep.
And usually the Italians are, and I just think it's a textbook group stage for them.
Okay.
They'll win 1-0, 2-1. They'll try and scrape victories against all of them. I think they'll put Spain at bay.
I don't agree with it, but fair enough. I went with Spain.
Yeah.
I just feel like I only conceded 5 goals in qualifying. They've got Morata, as we said. I think he's quality. I think he's so underrated, Alvaro Morata. And as you said, great young squad. Gavi, Pedri, Rodri as well has been. He seems like their main man now as well, scoring the goals. Yeah. So I went with first Spain.
Yeah. I mean, one of the best teams in Europe at the moment. Really, they'll be going for their 3rd Euros, I think. They're actually the only team to go back to back in the Euros as well. 2008 and 2012. And I think they can do it. There's a few bigger teams sort of in their way, but I think this group stage, I feel like they should have enough firepower to win the group.
Fair enough. On to Group C. We've got Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. We'll start with fourth again. Fourth, I think we all should have the same one. Slovenia, yeah. No? Who we got?
I have Serbia.
Serbia. Oh, big call. Go on. We'll start with that one.
So the thing is, it's actually their first ever Euros.
Oh, okay.
So as an independent nation. The last qualifying they lost to Scotland on penalties, so they were very close. But it's weird because the last 2 tournaments have been 2 World Cups, and they've been knocked out of the group stage as well. So I just feel like maybe when they get to the group stage, maybe they get nervous, maybe they bottle it, and I just feel like they're going to underperform again. I know they have like a lot of decent players, Mitrovic, Vlahovic, Tadic. But I just feel like they're going to underperform, and with Slovenia as well. I think it's their first tournament in quite a while. I think they're going to be really up for it, and they're going to push him in that game. So
fair enough. Good bold call, but fair enough. I went with Slovenia, same as you, Cal. I just feel like they haven't got really the big players. You got Oblak.
I'd say that's apart from Oblak, who is generally one of the best keepers in the world, always has been.
Yeah.
They ain't got really much. They've got up and coming players. I know with Kevin Campbell's there.
Sesko.
And if Kevin Campbell's the big part of your midfield, I don't think you're really going to get far.
No,
So
they might pick up a point. They might pick up a few points here and there, which again would be seen as an achievement. But fourth I went with Slovenia. On to third. Who we got in third?
Serbia.
Yeah. I went with Denmark.
Oh, in third.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just topped their qualifying because of their head-to-head results. So they were on points with Slovenia, and obviously the head-to-head results against Slovenia. That's why they got through. With a group like that, I feel like Denmark should be walking it, and they didn't. They just scraped through. And I just don't feel like they're the same team as previous years. Same with sort of Switzerland. Also conceded a goal against San Marino. So I feel like that says...
that is big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. But
they've been scoring a lot recently.
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know, I just don't have really much confidence in Denmark, to be honest, this time around. But third I went Denmark. Who did you have, Carl?
Serbia.
Oh, fair enough.
They're always different teams.
I just think they're quite a good side.
Yeah,
Serbia, but I just don't think it's good enough to get second.
Yeah, say second to fourth. I feel like it could go, it could flow either way.
Easily.
But second I went Serbia. Again, as you said about that talented squad, Milinkovic-Savic, Vlahovic, Mitrovic. Mitrovic was banging goals at Al Hilal and Saudi Arabia.
He was doing it for Fulham before he moved as well, so it's not like...
Yeah, I just feel like they've always had a solid squad, they've always had a good squad, but it's just the chemistry between them has never been there. Like previous years they had like Kolarov, Nastasic, I don't know if he still plays Nastasic, but they've always had a decent solid core, and they've just never really translated it onto the pitch. So... Hopefully, according to our predictions, they pull through and get second. So, who we got second, gents?
Denmark.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
I think they're a really solid side, and I think they get through again.
Yeah,
that's not really much.
Top spot. Only one, England.
I don't think it's team up. I mean, I hope we get first.
We should do.
I hope we do, but got some of the best players in the world currently. And we should go through. We should.
And if Southgate doesn't do it this year, I think it should be.
I hope he goes. In my opinion, I hope he goes no matter what. But
I think his contract is meant to be to the end of this year, but obviously there's been talks of him staying until the World Cup. But I just think either way, if he goes out and he loses to a big side again, then he should go. But then if he wins it, there's no reason he should stay anyway. So I think whatever happens,
I think there was a stat. In 26 games played against top 10 teams, he's won 4 of them.
Yeah, and look, that's the last hurdle he's got. That's the final thing we've done.
He's got to beat semi-finals. The only big team he's probably beaten is Germany. When you think of recent,
I can't really.
And that was a German side that wasn't as good as it is now.
We'll look at the most recent tournaments where we've the first sort of big close game, we've lost. So I think that is the last hurdle. That's the last thing we've got to do to.
And I think we are better than we was last year, especially with the players that have come through now. Especially because you have got the Jude Bellingham now, who is the best midfielder in the world on form at the moment.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that on form.
If you did,
of course, best midfielder was Kevin De Bruyne. On form at the moment, Bellingham is the best. But
so all put England for top spot. On to Group D now.
Very tough.
Good group. You got Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France. So we'll start with fourth again. Who have we got coming bottom of this?
Poland.
Yep. So
Poland.
I just whenever it comes to a group stage, they just shocking.
Yeah.
Qualifying, they're usually so good. And it comes to a group stage, and they just go straight under. And you're going to rely on a 36-year-old Lewandowski, and he's not going to end well.
What I would say is, in the last World Cup, they did actually get at the group stage, which was like a big sort of hurdle they had to get over, because they've been in tournaments before where they've been expected to get through. Like the last Euros, I think they lost to Slovakia. They got knocked out. The World Cup before, I think they lost to Japan.
You look at the group they have now. I don't think they get out of it.
I think they'll sort of just be happy to be here because of the way they're sort of qualifying when they got pipped by Albania and Czech Republic. They sort of went through qualifying. I think they beat Estonia in the semi-finals, and obviously Wales on penalties. So they'll sort of. It's their last. I mean, it's Lewandowski's last tournament, so maybe they'll be motivated because of that. But I think this group's way too tough.
You can be motivated much as you like. You can't get to them other three. You're not winning.
I just feel like they don't have any creators as well. Like they've got a great striker, but it's actually getting the service into it. Only scored 10 goals in qualifying out of 8 games. Like it's just not really up to standard, especially with the competition in the group. So all for Poland. Third.
Austria.
Austria.
I think this group's pretty self-explanatory.
Maybe the top two and bottom two could swap around.
They could, but I just think Austria, they are probably one of the underdogs of this year. They did have a great qualifying, didn't they? And then recently they've been quite on form.
On to second, who we got out of those two?
The Netherlands.
Same. I feel like they've got a quality squad, but I just feel like their midfield isn't strong compared to the other ones. I mean, you've got De Jong.
But he kind of gone under the radar a bit. Like a few years ago when he got his move, he was picked as like the best
one of the best midfielders.
Now he's sort of gone under the radar a little bit.
I feel like Cooper Miners as well. I feel like he's done really well.
But he's getting on a little bit.
I mean he's been linked with a move to Europe now. I think he's 29, 30. So again, maybe he's last one, but their midfield I don't think it's just as strong as the other one, as France. So that's why I got them just second.
Defensively they are solid. Obviously Van Dijk, but Ake as well, Dumfries, they've got a really good sort of core defence, which sort of helps them in these tournaments.
So top spot, we've all got France.
Yes, we all have France.
The favourite of the tournament?
Yeah,
I don't disagree with that at all. They have an unbelievable squad, and even their youngsters coming through are unbelievable too. You've got like Camavinga still young. You've got Tchouaméni in there.
Emery.
17. He
He
starts every game for PSG. Obviously, you've still got a 25, 26-year-old Kylian Mbappe.
And you've got Giroud, who's unreal for
France. For some reason, he becomes Thierry Henry.
They could have the same squad for the next two compositions. You know what I mean?
They could, Even their goal, you've still got Mike Maignan, who's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
We've got the same group in that one. On to Group E now.
It's the weakest group of the tournament, I think.
You've got like Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. So fourth, who we got?
Slovakia.
Same. Again, it's a squad of individuals. I feel they haven't got really a good team. It's just individuals. You've got like Dubravka, Skriniar, but again, it's about it really. You've got Hanko as well from Feyenoord. Who's not bad. But I just feel they've got more good defence rather than a whole team. That's why I just feel
they are good at getting to these tournaments, but actually sort of getting out of the group stage and not as I think 2016 they got out of the group. They was in England's group. But last tournament I think they lost 5-0 to Spain. They're not great to be honest, but they're good enough to get to the tournament. So.
Third place, who we got?
Romania.
Romania.
Same.
I just feel like they have some good players. They've got obviously there's Hadji's there.
Dragusin.
Dragusin.
They're sort of on the up a little bit of a younger squad. They didn't qualify for a few tournaments, but they did I think they won their group, qualifying group over Switzerland as well, unbeaten as well. So which is it was a little bit of a weaker qualifying group, but it was still good.
I think they could get through in third as well.
I think
I feel like they could pick up points somewhere.
If a weaker playoff team had got them through, I think they could have staked their claim for second in this group. To be honest,
Yeah, so all third, we've got Romania. Second,
Ukraine.
Yeah, same.
Again, very good side. Obviously, Dovbik's on.
Yeah,
Zinchenko's the captain, does well for Ukraine usually.
Yeah, it's just if they translate on the pitch. Obviously, they've got such a good squad now. Like, if you look at them, like, individuals, they've got a really good squad.
Yeah,
but it's just hopefully
that Andre Lunin.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing regularly now as well, so it's good for them.
They're always in and around these tournaments as well. Obviously, last tournament they got to the quarterfinals as well, which is the best ever tournament that they've had. So obviously lost 4-0 to England.
All second, we've got Ukraine, and top spot we've all got Belgium. Yeah.
When KDB's fit, plus they've got us or Jeremy Doku live. He is an unreal player. See Lukaku's assist for team.
What a ball! What a ball! That was,
and he proves he's still got it.
Sort of coming out of a golden generation between sort of 2014 and sort of the last Euros or World Cup. They were being picked as like dark horses or some favourites at times, and they never really formed. You had Roberto Martinez. I think he might have been the main sort of reason for that.
They did win the FA Cup with Wigan, so that was
something. But yeah, top spot we've got Belgium. On to Group F now. We've got Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czech Republic. Who we got? Fourth.
Georgia. I think they're just happy to be there.
Yeah.
Generally, for their first ever time qualifying.
Unreal.
It's ridiculous. Obviously, they have got Kvaratskhelia, haven't they?
Yeah, Mamish Davidi, is that how you say his name in goal?
Yeah, in goal for Valencia.
Yeah, he's not bad, but again, it's just a team of individuals rather than a good squad. Two individuals.
But it's big achievement to qualify. They nearly qualified last time. They got beat by North Macedonia. I think Georgia, even though they might not stake their claim,
they could get a point.
They could deny a team, maybe like Turkey, who struggled.
Hold them up, sort of thing. Yeah. So all fourth, we've got Georgia onto third now. I feel like this could be out of two teams. I feel it could. So I'm interested to see what you got. But I've got Turkey.
I have got Turkey.
Yeah, I've got Turkey. Yeah.
Especially because if you remember last year, they were.
They just collapsed
to be a dark horse, and they come last in their group.
Scored one goal in the tournament, which was like the dead rubber.
They got battered in that tournament. They got battered in it. And
they haven't got that chemistry. Like you've seen it with sides over the years. Like I've seen like Netherlands in 2010. In like the 2000 sort of thing. They never really had that chemistry. I think it was around
a lot of individuals.
Yeah, and they haven't really got a team that would stick together in tough moments. Lost 6-1 to Austria in international break as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just not great, really.
I think they're quite lucky that Georgia sort of got through, because otherwise, if another team,
I think if Greece got through, I generally would have put Turkey bottom.
Maybe,
there would have been some jeopardy on that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all third Turkey. Second, all got Czech Republic.
Yes.
All done really well the last Euros, reaching the quarterfinals. Obviously got Patrick Schick, Holozek, got some decent attacking players. Yeah, Sousal as well. Yeah. So yeah, I just feel like they've got a decent squad, and I just feel like they'll get second above Turkey. Got more of a unit rather than, as we said,
again, defensively good side. They're good at getting to these tournaments. Like they're not really good at getting to the World Cup, but these tournaments they're always in and around it. Yeah, I think they're always in and around it, and they should get through.
So was that the same tournament that Patrick Schick lost?
He was on fire.
Was he joint top scorer?
Ronaldo got it.
He's got it in his locker. And top spot. Portugal obviously had the best qualifying out of anyone with 10 wins out of 10. Only conceded 2 goals as well. I know their group weren't great, but still to do that, it's still crazy.
But they've still got some great players.
Yeah,
some great players. Obviously, you've the obvious one, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, would you start him?
Yes.
Yeah, you would start him?
I would just for the fact of he has not only has he got that experience, he is still
got that aura.
Yeah, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. You know. It comes up in big moments, and he always will.
It's tough. You got people like Gonzalo Ramos coming through as well.
You do, but
not bad. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
If you put 2 people forward and say Cristiano Ronaldo and Gonzalo Ramos, a lot of people are going to choose.
Yeah, he was really good in the last competition. Scored 4 goals in the game.
Yeah, I remember one of the games was Switzerland in the World Cup where he got a hat trick.
You talk about their midfield: Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Renato Sanchez, Paulinho.
Their attackers like Jota, Leao, Ronaldo, Ramos. Ramos.
It is a very, very good side.
All got the same.
They could surprisingly go far.
Yeah, so all got the same Group F, and that is that for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. Any that we got wrong, any we got right, anyone you don't agree with, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.